we've got your exercise for week 3, day 1. I'm gonna start out with a timer on my phone, so you can follow me through the entire workout. Everything's right about a minute each. We're gonna be coming in a workout right around 12 minutes. So let's get started. We are starting out with a minute of incline mountain climbers. So either you can start here, this is kind of the easier position, and we're just getting warmed up, and you're trying to get your knee as close as you can to your chest. So I'll do about 30 seconds this way, and then I'll show you the other way to do it if this is too easy for you after 30 seconds. Okay, so the other way that makes it a little harder is you're here on the bed, and then you're just doing the same thing, trying to get your knee up to your chest. We got 20 more seconds left. And then we've got side bends to get your side body warmed up. Okay, and those are just standing. They're just here, and then you're bringing your arm over. Let's see, if you kind of bounce a little bit, that helps to get a little bit deeper. Switch to the other side. I'm gonna show one other way. If this feels good, I'll show a way to do it seated on your bed too. That helps you go a little bit deeper. We got about 30 seconds left, so I'm gonna cross my legs. You can just have them just down on the floor too. And you're putting your forearms down here, and then you're stretching over, get a little bit deeper. Okay, 10 more seconds on this side. If you don't want to do this, just stay in the standing position. Okay, next we are moving on to a minute of seated burpees. So touching the ground here, reaching for the sky and standing up. So every time you go down, you're bending over and working your back muscles, and then coming up, extending your arms like that, you're working your shoulders. And just a minute of this, so we've got about 20 more seconds left. After this, we're doing some RDLs. And if you can't reach all the way down, that's fine. Just kind of go down a little bit and come up. As far as what feels good. Okay, let's start those RDLs. So just kind of bringing your hips back and stretching out those hamstrings, and then coming up. So as you're bringing your hips back, you're keeping your back straight, and then you come up. This definitely feels good for anyone who sits a lot. So that's probably most of us, right? And you don't have to keep your legs straight. You definitely can have a little bend. Okay, we got about 5 seconds. Okay, and we're moving on to march in place. So this is kind of an active rest to keep your heart rate up. We're just marching here, and try to get your knees up as high as you can. You can't get them as high as your hip level, that's fine. Just try to keep your feet moving. So we're about halfway through once we get done with this one. And we want to be a little bit out of breath. If you can't talk super well, that's perfect. Still want to be able to talk, but not be able to talk without any difficulty. Okay, that's 1 minute. So we got 1 more minute of this good rest. And then we're going to be going to sit to stance. Good job, guys. We've only got 30 seconds left. Okay, 10 more seconds. And let's go, sit to stands. So on the bed again, and you're just standing up. Whenever you're standing, try to think about bracing your core like someone's about to punch you. And again, same thing with this one. If you need to go at a slower pace, that's totally fine. If you want to try to go faster, that's great too. After sit to stands, we're going to incline push-ups off the bed. Got plastic on this bed, it's kind of loud. Okay, 10 more seconds. Okay, so I'm gonna show, if you wanna just start with your hands on the bed, great. I'm gonna show a little bit easier version here. So the higher your hands are from the ground, the easier it's gonna be. So as you're going down, try to, don't let your back kind of cave in. Try to keep your lower back straight by thinking about pulling your belly button in to your spine. So if you envision that, and try to have that motion, then you're gonna be able to keep your lower back stable. Same thing here. Try to keep your lower back stable. And we got about 10 seconds. And we're going to be sitting on the bed again for seated side bends. So this is, you start here with your knees out and you're pressing against this arm, your opposite arm, and the other arm is reaching towards the sky. Hold that for a little bit and then switch over. Or just keep switching for a minute. So I believe we're kind of in our cool down here. We've got this stretch and then 1 or 2 more. Definitely helps to kind of open up your rib area. It feels good. It's really easy to not get any side to side movement most of the time. Just kind of sitting and have your hands out in front. Okay, let's move on to the bed on all fours for thread the needles. And again, we've got another minute of this. So I'm gonna start out with my left arm, and you put your shoulder on the bed. And you want to feel this kind of in your side body again. So 30 seconds each side. Let's switch over. And if you have good weather where you're at, then you can do the out of truck routine. But we've got the in truck routine if you in bad weather. Okay, so let's finish up with a tricep stretch. So just seated here, grabbing your opposite elbow and kind of, I'm just pulling it back. If you can't reach that, or if that just doesn't feel comfortable, you can do it from behind. So let's say if I grab this one under my jacket, and then if I pull down, then I have a little bit more room. I don't have to reach so hard with the other arm. And we're doing about a minute on each side. So you got 20 more seconds here, about 15. Okay, and this is the end of your workout here after we do the other arm. So if that felt good, definitely try it again and go through it one more time if you feel like you can, or try it one more time just another time throughout the day. This on, so grab it, or like a belt, whatever you have that is long and you can grab with one hand and then pull with the other and still get that stretch. Okay, we got about 20 more seconds here. Okay, good job guys. That was an awesome workout. We'll see you later.